Here, coming back at you with a third installment of Doom: The Dark Ages, and I have been so excited to dive back into this. I am still super excited and just enthralled at this game. Despite actually having played about 4 hours of it already yesterday, all I can think about is playing Doom all day at work and throughout my daily activities today. I have been wanting to play Doom all day, and I still watch videos on it. I am just totally captivated by this game. It has taken over my life. With that being said, let's dive right into it. Where we left off last time, we're going to be doing Siege Part 2. And much like last night, since it is a late night, I won't be able to get too loud. But I have a lot more energy than I did last night because I don't have to work tomorrow. It is the weekend, and that means it is time for Doom Slaying. Siege Part 2, Chapter 7, Nightmare. We are at 100% of everything. And we are still on Nightmare. Azric's forces begin to breach the walls of the castle as the Sentinel evacuation continues. Oh, and we're diving right in. Oh man, this is what I've been waiting for.
Shield is down, and the gate is taking heavy damage.
Oh man, I was so pumped up for this. You guys don't even know.
In the courtyard, you can use to hold them off.
Did I miss anything? No, there's no way, right? What's over here first? Hold on. Alright, they're breaking through this door. Holy. Let's do it. I had to lock in there for a second. I thought that was going to be way more intense than it was. Whew. Man. So this is Siege Part 2. I wonder if this is going to be a semi-open world map just like Siege Part 1 was. I still don't know if it will be or not. Alright, let's see what we got here. Obviously, we probably can't go this way yet. No, I didn't think so. And yeah, so we just have to go up. Where we checked out the beginning of the stage. Still warming up. Still warming up a little. We're getting the hang of it again, though. I think I have a little bit more energy tonight than I did last night, just because, I mean, I do feel insanely tired. I was actually falling asleep just before hopping on and streaming, but I think we'll be able to manage it. I feel pumped up. We don't have to cut off stream at any certain time tonight. Who knows, we might make it a pretty fair way through this campaign tonight and get more of my opinions on it. That was insanely fast. We had to do a lot of quick thinking right there. Alright, so there has to be a way. There absolutely has to be a way to get to that chest there. I don't think I can just run and jump up there, can I? Nope. Didn't think so. Oh. Didn't want to do that either. So far, my opinions on it, I think you guys already know. I think this is the best installment of the Modern Dune series, hands down. Minus the level design. I don't know. I'm still kind of torn on the level design because I really want to like it. But I was getting to the point last night where I was like, man, this level has gone on forever, which is good. I mean, I like that the game lasts as long as it does. I like how long the levels are. But at the same time, I was just waiting for it to end, honestly. It was becoming very brutal. It was a very brutal level to get through last night, but it probably also has to do with the fact that we are also playing on Nightmare as well. Probably would have got a little quicker if we were on a easier difficulty.
I'll draw them away from the lifeboats. Father, don't go alone. Commander, he signed off.
Now, there has to be a way to that. What do you guys think? What do we do here? I see a way that it says for us to climb up here. Oh, I see. We missed this whole little section. Got it. Some much needed gold. Oh, we got all those collectibles. Now let's head on through the main course here. I thought for sure enemies were gonna spawn here. Alright, so that was our very first encounter with a Revenant. I really did not like them. and Eternal, they were probably my worst weapon. Not weapon, enemy in Eternal. Man, I really like that pulverizer. Alright, what do we got? We gotta get up there. Okay, so there's a few areas we're gonna have to get to. Some places that we have to go high on. Looks like... should be able to get up there through here. Thought he could hide from me that time. I found out that if you hit them with the shield, it breaks their cloak. But I think there was another area we're supposed to... Ah, yes. How did we miss that? Gosh, that never gets old. That gong sound that the shield does is just to die for. It is absolutely music to the ears. Okay, so there's an area, there's a toy. Through this door that obviously we can't get through this way. Ah, I see. How does it want us to traverse this area? Oh, probably like this. Pinky Rider. Hell yeah. All right. And that's the way down there. We just jump down. Cool, I think we've collected what we were supposed to here. Gosh, so one of the complaints I've been hearing people say is that it seems slow, but he is fast and slow at the same time. And what I mean by that... What I mean by that he's fast and slow is that he feels heavier, but at the same time, like a semi-truck. Like he hits like a Mack truck. Like he's a Mack truck going like 100 miles an hour. That's what I feel like when I play this. You feel like an unstoppable, immovable force. Like, he just feels way more badass in this one than he ever has before. Alright, so this is going to be a big battle arena. And it looks like we have several through here. Doesn't look as big as Siege 1, though. So at least we have that. And all these hidden areas look relatively easy to get to. Switch to the shredder. I thought the pulverizer was going to be our best and biggest weapon that I was going to use, but I'm really liking the shredder. Who is shooting me? I can't figure out who's shooting. Was it him the whole time? I thought that was going to be way more difficult. Siege 1 was just insane with like 4 rounds of enemies back to back. That was just like 2. Alright, so we need purple key. We need purple key, which I see up here. Alright, so in order to get through there, we need the purple key. This is the way that we came in. We need purple key for all these doors. We need purple key. I really need to use the chain shot more. I feel like that is going to be very helpful. Alright, we came in that way. I think this is the only way we can go right now. Okay. So there must be a way. Okay, it looks like there's a life sigil in here. Alright, through that gate there. How do we open that? Man, there's still way more. Okay, so we can go up top this way. That's how we get the purple key. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go up top and get this purple key. Guess we're gonna go with the pulverizer. I want this gun so bad to be good, but it just fires so slow, and it doesn't really heat up metal shields as good as the Shredder does. Or the Cycler, for that matter. So far, they're not as... That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Gosh. I am just like a freight train. Okay, so we should be able to get this purple key. Am I right? Hoorah. Now we can go down there and unlock all those doors. Alright, so down here. Alright, so this key should open up everything. I really got to figure out how to get into there. Not sure that I went the right way. How do we get in there? There has to be a way. Codex found. On to the next area. There was a few doors through here that needed the key. Ruby. Oh, that was badass. Okay, that's cool. That just leads us back through here. But there's still a few places that we missed. How did we get up through here? Man, there is absolutely a way through here. No way. Okay, for some reason these two areas are not accessible at this time. How in the world do we get into there? Probably from above here, right? We jump down. Maybe the same with that area. Yeah, let's try that. Don't know how we missed it, but we can definitely try. Well, no, that doesn't quite work now, does it? Knew it. Well, that's how we get in here. We found a way into that area. Just how do we get in there? Oh, that opened up too. Hoorah. Man, how do we get in there? No way. You know what we might have to do is we actually might have to look at a guide again. I feel like this area... How did we miss that? I knew that area looked inconspicuous. I was like, how in the world? Alright, so far, so good. Collected all the items. Looks like we've collected literally everything through here. Didn't miss a single thing. Now it's time to advance. There is a Sentinel Shrine. Got a few more big areas to battle through. Alright, let's continue. Let's go slay some freaking demons.
The final transports are ready to launch.
Super shotgun. Super shotgun rips. You actually rip these demons to shreds with this. Alright, what do we got? Looks like some sort of, maybe a ruby up here. Let's go find out.
Structural damage detected.
How'd they jump up from there? Oh wait, this is a platform. Ah, it is a ruby. No stone goes unturned in Bald Hero Gaming. Yeah, I totally underestimated the super shotgun. It is absolutely shredding through enemies. A few well-placed shots and, like, enemies are cut in half. Just want to make sure. It looks like we're going down. Gosh, that never gets old. He is just a monster truck. that it?
Emergency protocols are in effect. Please clear the hangar immediately.
That scared the nuts out of me. Come on, don't get hit. I saw a Reverend. Holy. Really? Dang it. That was badass, though. Oh, all the way back here, huh? All the way back to the Shadow Realm. Well, good thing it sent us back here. That way I can collect all that. Yeah, this is where we were. Oh, what are my mission objectives? Hit 10 enemies with a fully charged chain shot. Kill 3 more Photo Demons with a single shield throw 5 times. Well, really wish we'd have known that. Chain shot. You know what? That's something I've really been wanting to use.
Emergency protocols are in effect. Please clear the hangar immediately.
That was a cool battle. I really enjoyed that thoroughly. Alright, what do we need? Fully charged chain shot 10 times. Oh, 3 or more fodder demons with a single
Position. It's Adric. Leia, you have to help him.
I thought I saw a Revenant. Let's make sure we're getting everything. Yeah, so far so good. We've collected everything we've absolutely needed to. I think we're safe to make our way through. There's a Sentinel Shrine as well. And we still have plenty of the level left to complete our mission challenges. I need to remember to use a chain shot some more. How do we get over there? There's no way we'll make that jump, right? Of course. Alright, Sentinel Shrine. Time for weapon upgrades. Hell yeah, alright. I think our shield is maxed out. We just don't have any runes yet. Our melee flail, we only have... Yeah, we really only have 263. We're not really using the gauntlets anymore. Chain shot, this costs 3 rubies. Pulverizer, Wraithstone. What's the weapon that we want to upgrade really bad? It's not the Impaler. It's the Shredder. Oh, we need Wraithstones. Pulverizer, yeah, we need Wraithstones. Might as well go with the Cycler. This only costs 2. Oh, that's gonna go absolutely ballistic. We've been using the Cycler more. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the Fulmination. Might as well. I don't know, I kind of want to save the rubies. On to the next area. This isn't the end. I thought there was still more of the map. Oh, is that my shield? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Such a beast. This is the first time we're coming face to face with Prince Azric. He's got King Novik on his knees. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Really, the witch? Knock her out, dude. If we can resist the Maker's energy, we can do this. Well, Prince Azric took what he wanted. Hopefully, King Novik isn't dead. What? Oh, it's empty. Ha ha ha. Joke's on you, guy. Don't kill him.
It is.
Oh, no way. No way that's me. What? He talked. No way I talked for the first time. We're gonna have to go back through and complete that mission challenge. Because when you start the mission, it doesn't outright tell you. Yeah, we have to go back and complete that. Yeah, we're not. There's no way that we are gonna leave it like that. Yeah, it's literally just the challenges that we didn't do. So we're gonna go ahead and enter back into Siege Part 2. And as soon as we complete those challenges...
Shield is down, and the gate is taking heavy damage. Slayer, there's a turret in the courtyard you can use to hold them off.
We're just gonna run through this real quick. Just until we get those challenges complete. I didn't see him.
They're inside the castle. We almost have everyone out.
Alright, we need to hit like 6 more enemies with a fully charged chain shot. We haven't seen any fodder enemies yet to use this shield throw.
for the heart. I'll draw them away from the lifeboats. Mother, don't go alone. Commander, stand off.
There we go. Oh, glory kill. And that should be it. Should have got 100 on that. Alright, that's at 100 now. Now we can head on to the next, what's it called? Abyssal Forest. As King Novik lies wounded after his battle with Azric, his daughter Thera looks for help. Alright.
If the tether is removed,
We had to make sure we got
the
everything
Makers-
100%ed
Their directive was clear.
on with the story.
What would you have us do?
So Thera is King Novik's daughter. I didn't know that until just now. I might just be slow.
It can't be removed. We scanned it. It's wired to a detonator.
He talked for the first time. He said run. Dude, that was so badass.
That demon. He's after something. You saw
Yeah,
that.
whatever is inside that pendant.
We call it the Heart of Argent.
Oh,
Anyone
that
who
sounds...
wields it, they'd have the power of a god.
I mean,
Stronger than maybe even you.
you know who you're talking to?
But the heart is
Stronger than
incomplete.
me.
It's made up of two parts. The other half is a power source, and we don't know where it is.
Gosh,
Raven's search
man.
party is still active.
I'm not joking when I say that. I think this is better than all
If
the
he ever
previous
gets control,
modern Dooms.
That much power
I think
compels
this is
hands.
number one.
None of us would survive.
There are a few small drawbacks, but as far as like combat goes, this suits my playstyle a whole hell of a lot more than Eternal did. You feel way more badass in this one. He just nods. You're a freaking Mack truck in this one. Like, you feel invincible. Like, I think that's why I die so often too, is just that I feel like I'm going so hard. Like, I don't even notice my health going down. What are they looking for, another Doomslayer? Whoa. What? Oh, that's Prince Azric? Took over the body of one of the Makers?
Contact the ministry.
What?
You are stranded in this realm. There is no one left to trust.
Dude, he's wicked.
That is why you allow me to speak.
This is wicked. That Maker looks creepier than Azric does. Azric's eyes are just badass. Oh, okay, I thought that was Doomslayer for a second. Look at this Jabba the Hutt guy.
Commander, he's on site. Good. Get a team ready to sweep
We
the
are in a forest in
done.
this one.
I'm meeting him at the
This
forge.
looks badass. Alright, let's look at the objectives here. Parry Revenant projectiles 3 times. I think we can do that. Execute 5 dazed demons with a shield charge. Collect 100 ammo loot drops for melee striking demons. Which of these will be the hardest to do? Let's go ahead and pin... Let's go ahead and pin this one. I think this will be the hardest to do. Oh, I can pin all three. Well, that's cool. I didn't know I could pin all three. Where are the demons at? Oh, I could have melee striked.
My people guarded this forest for generations.
Oh, that's where the key's at. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there was a way up? No way. How far back? Way back here. How did I miss that? Life sigil. Well, I guess I collected everything through here. It's so cool you can hear the wind run past. Okay, that needs the yellow key.
Continue through that gate.
Oh, snake. I don't know why that made me flinch so bad.
The gate will open now.
Come on. Whoa. I didn't know they could talk.
The gate will open now.
That wasn't good. Okay. Had to lock in there for a second. Alright, looks like we've collected everything through here. Probably a way to climb up through this door. Everything so far has been 100%.
We lost hundreds when they took control of the mine.
Gotta be another way. Right? There has to be. Like, there's literally no other way we can go. What? No way. There's a ruby over there too. There has to be. We'll figure it out. That wasn't cool. Try not to get locked into a one-on-one with him just yet. There has to be a way. There's gotta be a way to get over there. Oh, we go down. I see. I see what they're doing. We gotta go down to go up. Oh, hell yeah. And that's how it's done.
shrine shut down after the attack, but the forge still has power. The demons are drawn to it.
Alright, we're halfway through that one. Hoorah. Alright, we actually have to go through here in order to get to there. Alright, time to go get this Sentinel Shrine upgrade, see what we can do here. Alright, what do we got for guns? Well, we don't have any Wraith Stones. Speed loader's 250. We don't use the impaler or the accelerator. Man.
Mira, the Slayer has reached the cliffside barracks.
Need health. Dang, man.
Here, the Slayer has reached the Cliffside Barracks.
Alright. Battle positions. We are gonna get through this.
Here, the Slayer has reached the Cliffside Barracks.
Holy.
Here, the Slayer has reached the Cliffside Barracks.
What? We need a super shotgun to deal with these guys, for real.
Cliffside barracks.
All right.
The cannons in the watchtower can clear a path.
I think that did it. All right, so what do we got here? Oh boy. All right, looks like we got a secret area through here. We didn't get the toy. How do we get that? No way. I see. We got the witch. All right. So now, ooh, there's like a downward path. Somehow we missed that. So we need to go through. Okay, so I'm having a hard time figuring out how to get down there. Oh, I think I know. The other side. That's not it either. How do we get up there? What? Yeah, that's where we need to get to. How in the world? Ah, I see now. How do we get up there? Oh, really? I think that just answered all of our problems. Ooh. That still leaves out. That still leaves out how to get underground there. Oh. That's all we had to do? Oh, what? I think that did something for us. Knew it. But now, how do I get... How do I get in there? How do I get inside this castle, man? I have a feeling there's something up this way we missed. Did I hear something? So I'm trying to get inside of here. There's gotta be a way. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Holy, we didn't parry a single one of those hits. Okay, so it seems as though we've collected every little thing in this area. Now it is time to actually move on.
This site is ancient. These mines were built to harvest the raw materials of the ancestral beasts. Storage is inside. That lift will take you down. We're not far now.
But did we miss gold? How did we miss gold? I don't see anything. I don't see any gold missed. This is the end of the level, right? We're missing like 30 gold? No. 55 gold. Guess we'll see. Okay, I don't think it's the end of the level. Hoorah. Ooh, weapon. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for this. Oh, it looks so badass. This is insane. The grenade launcher fires an arcing projectile that can deal high direct hit and explosive damage. Grenades can bounce multiple times before detonating, but will detonate immediately when they hit an enemy.
We can enhance your weapons inside the forge.
I love it. And how did I miss that? Okay, so there's gotta be a way to go. Oh, we have to go up top. Well, that's not what I wanted. This might become my new favorite weapon. It absolutely just wipes them out.
Picking up high levels of demonic presence near the forge.
I mean, we have weapons that just clear out enemies. We really need to use them more. Another big battle through here.
Agaddon Hunter identified.
Oh no. Oh wow. Holy. I didn't think that would ever end. But we got everything. One hundred. I am gonna grab some water real quick. All right, chapter 9 of 22, Ancestral Forge. Did we get a weapon skin? No. Let's see what this cutscene is. Using the sacred energy of the ancestral forge, Thera looks to assist the Slayer. Man, it starts off. I thought there was going to be a cutscene with every level.
The mine is open.
Charge the ancestral heart. Nothing but nades. Core tender hits with a grenade launcher. Easy. Lock down demons with a shield saw for 20 seconds total. Easy. Discover 7 secret areas. We're going to discover all of them. Alright, so far to the right. Okay, so there's 3 ancestral hearts we need to charge up. And a purple key.
That heart powers
Whoa,
the
that's the
forge.
heart. Holy.
Needs to be reactivated.
Upgrades available. We have 463, so we should be able to. Every third direct hit with a grenade launcher drops cluster grenades. 250 plus 250 is 500. That's the accelerator, impaler, super shotgun. Sorry, but I just had to do that. And then might as well do the flail. Flail's all the way upgraded. Alright, so there's multiple paths we can go down here. Why don't we start, I guess, with the area we're heading towards. Yeah, this is where the key is at anyway. Max health. Well, we cleared that one out. This is also where the, purple key is.
Power activated. 2 more switches left.
Oh, there's more of these cats. Oh, it's a Wraithstone. Keep an eye out for cats. I love those little armors of enemies. Just those little small groups are perfect. I love just destroying them. All right, we're making a little too much progress here. We need to go back. Yeah, we missed some gold. Oh. I knew it. I think we need to go back though. Looks like we have to go back up top. How did we get up there? Dang it. That's a Wraith Stone. And I think there was a place for a key. Yeah. That was it. There's a cat. No, how did we miss the cat? We have to go around. Oh, that's how we missed the cat. Okay, so that's the Wraith Stone. I think we've completed all this stuff over through here. Should probably go up here next. And how exactly do we get that? Man, that's really gonna... It's really gonna bust my chaps. Oh, it looks like there's a chest down here. Oh, of course, it's behind that wall. Let's go knock this out first. Okay, so that was it for this one too. Like I said, I thought it would be a lot. I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult.
Almost finished. One more switch.
Okay. Still haven't figured out how to get down to this chest. I think I see though. That was cool. That was really cool. Easy as that. Alright, let's really make sure that we're going over this place with a fine-tooth comb. I think we got everything. There's a middle area here that we haven't traversed yet. Interesting, and there's still a Wraithstone. Oh, did we look for cats? Did we see any cats? Let me look these up. Probably gonna video this. I wonder if there's even a video on it yet. Because these cats are hidden. I think there's only 4. Oh, we're not in the Abyssal Forest. We're actually in the Ancestral Forge. Oh, they're not cats, they're wolves. Alright, so we got this first one. Okay. We defeated these enemies, but I don't think we actually killed the... I don't think we actually killed the cat. Or destroyed the wolf statue. I keep calling them cats. Man, I thought they were cats for the longest time. Alright, where did we go activate that? Oh, it's all the way back this way. Really? Oh, you know what? I don't know why I'm making this harder on myself. I need to be using the big guns. I was making that so much harder on myself than it needed to be. Gosh, man, is that poison? Holy. This isn't even really that difficult. All right. Okay, I think that was all three. Yeah, we got all three, so we should be able to go get that Wraith Stone. How do we get up top here? I imagine we jump. But first... Our first Wraithstone. Hell yeah. Let's go upgrade. Let's go see what we can do with this. So the Shredder detonated and ricochet Shredder projectile still hitting with shield charge. So now also detonates pincushion. Ooh, that's really cool. It's kind of worth it. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade the. Go ahead and upgrade the rocket launcher. And then we're gonna go ahead and upgrade the. I'd really love to upgrade the pulverizer. Mastery challenge. Cause charge damage to demons with the Skull Crusher pulverizer. This is absolutely my favorite weapon, and I wish I used it more. Alright, let's see here. It just doesn't deal high amount of damage like the other weapons do. It just looks so badass. I wish it was better. Alright, I think we've discovered everything we can. Let's head on to this last area and see what we can do here. haven't discovered all the secrets? Really? How in the world do I get over there? So I'm still short. What in the world? This is probably how it's done. I knew it. I knew there had to be a way. I was like, no way. Not my eyes. Oh yes, a ruby. Bakery. All right, all right, all right. All collectibles have been found. We're still missing a ruby and some gold. But we didn't miss Any... Oh, wait. How'd we miss that? There we go. Let's really make sure here. So it says we're still missing a ruby and one of the enemy upgrades for ammunition. I'm having a hard time seeing anything. We still have 2 secrets and a ruby and some gold. But I don't think the mission's over yet, so we'll see.
The heart has been primed. We can use the forge now. See you at the elevator.
Agadon Hunter, man. I don't see how we're missing gold still. We literally have collected everything. There was one life sigil that I couldn't get to. Let me look that up. No way. No way that we missed that. Hold on. It was back this way. Where are we at? It says that there was a lever that we missed completely. There's just no way that we missed that. lever. Wow, really? It was here the whole time. Well, at least we got it now. Alright, what's next? I think we've collected everything through here. Absolutely. We didn't miss any rubies. Hopefully there is a... Okay. Mission hasn't ended yet. There's the ruby. Go, yeah. Just one more secret and some gold and we'll be good. Ooh. I see, I see. Wow. Not cool. Oh, down below. Oh. There we go. How do I just get up there? How is there still more? Oh, those are collectibles up there. Now we just have to figure out how to get up there to the collectibles. Is that a toy? Oh, just another weapon skin. No, no, no. I don't know why that jump was so horrible. I'm happy with that. Oh, the guards are here.
No signs of the demons, Thera.
We won't have much time. The Ancestrals never really die. The heart endures. We harvest the energy. Svara. Nim unve.
She's chanting. Sounds like Prince Azric.
Svara.
That doesn't sound good.
Nim unve. Ani. Vesikle.
Something's happening. Oh, they can watch. They have like a camera in my helmet. They can see everything I'm seeing. I don't know why, but this game does kind of have Souls-like vibes, and I don't know if it's the level design or what, but I am getting, like, it's very reminiscent of a Souls-like. I'm not saying that it is, it's just little tiny things I'm noticing here and there. Like, this kind of looks like something out of Kazan. Oh, what'd they do to my shield? All of that just for a drop of something? Onto my shield?
They're here, falling back. We'll meet you at the exit.
What does that do to my shield? Ancestral Blessing. Parrying Hell Surge projectiles will now activate the power of a shield rune. You have been granted the power of the Ground Fissure. The Ground Fissure creates a linear, damaging ground attack that will also interrupt enemies. So just Hell Surge? Oh, they're all Hell Surge projectiles. You have unlocked access to shield runes. You may now select your active shield rune on this tab, as well as preview upgrades for any shield runes you have acquired. Upgrades for shield runes must be purchased at a Sentinel Shrine. So now we have this rune. Ground Fissure. Distance of the Ground Fissure. Demons hit by the Ground Fissure. And the size and damage of the Ground Fissure. Oh man, that's gonna change the game. How have I died? Nice, we don't have to replay that one. The Wraithstone that we already spent. Hoorah. Yeah, but that's not for the level, is it? Man, I hope not. Yeah, it says 100%. The Forsaken Plains. Almost about halfway through here. I don't know if we should end the stream right now. That way I can come back with a little more energy tomorrow. It is 3:15. And I am very tired. I think that's what we'll do. I think that'll be the healthier option here. That way I can come back with a little more pizzazz next time. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Nightmare. Go ahead and put Nightmare on that. I like the way Nightmare looks. Perfect. And we have the Butcher set on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, there's still so many. I wish I had more ammo for the pulverizer. Alright, and I think that's where we're going to end part 3 of the stream, getting past 3 levels. Siege 2, the level after that, and the one after that. What did we get through? We did Siege 2, Abyssal Forest, and Ancestral Forge. We have Forsaken Plains. Man, there's still have a lot to get through. But that's good. I might switch, just to break things up a little bit, might switch to Black Myth Wukong, since we are wanting to play that too. That was part of the plan, is to bounce kind of back between Doom the Dark Ages and Black Myth Wukong. We might dive into Black Myth Wukong just to kind of take a little break from Doom. This fast-paced action almost feels like you kind of get burnt out. Not necessarily burnt out, like tired of playing the game, but more like my skills, I get kind of numb to everything, so I'm not as sharp as I should be compared to some of the other times. But with that being said, that concludes episode 3 of Doom the Dark Ages. I hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, dislike it if you dislike it, view it and share it, wherever you view and share all of your videos, and interact with it somehow, and just click that subscribe button. I hope you all are having just as much fun as I am in Doom the Dark Ages. Like I've said, this is the best installment of the modern Doom era, for my personal taste. I was more of a fan of the 2016 Doom, and this does remind me of that. It's just a lot more brutal, a lot more heavy-handed, but at the same time you're fast and heavy. Like I was kind of explaining at the beginning of the stream, you're fast, heavy, and just brutal. Like, they really hyped Doomslayer up in this one. They did a good job. And I do like the story. They emphasize the story a lot in this as compared to the other Dooms, and the only thing that I wish they would have done a little better was the music. And it's not that the music's bad, I just wish the music followed the gameplay as much as it did in Eternal. Like, the music would almost cue in on certain scenarios, like for big boss fights, or like how aggressive the situation was. Like, the music would really keep you going. That's the only downfall I see so far. A lot of these level designs are massive. And like I said, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I do get a hint of Souls-like. I don't know what it is, but it is like, it does remind me of it's very reminiscent of a Souls game. And like the level design, and it's probably the set and setting too. But it is nowhere near Souls-like. It's nowhere near the difficulty for one. It's just a lot of the environment and the level design kind of makes me think of that a little bit, which I enjoy. It's a big, open, first-person shooter where you play as a brutal Night Sentinel, ultimate weapon for the makers, borderline God mode in this one. Man, this music hits too. Anyway, guys, your Bald Hero is out. Stay tuned for episode 4 and episode 8 of Black Myth Wukong. And good night. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.